Hello and welcome. This is FXBG Pirate Gamers. I'm the Madman. We're going to be playing one more week of Uncharted Waters tonight. I just want to show you combat and some other stuff. But I do have to tell you right ahead of time that we are sponsored by Flashback Comics. Flashback Comics is located out of Woodbridge, Virginia, and they have tons of new comics, back issues, trade paperbacks, toys, and statues. They are located at 3112 plus 3112 PS Business Drive. They are located just off of Smoketown Road. And they're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And on Sundays, they're open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Be sure to tell Troy that FXBG Public Radio sent you. So, like I said, we're going to be playing some more Uncharted Waters tonight. I want to show you combat. I know we spent the last 2 weeks just doing trade and stuff like that, and a large majority of this game is trade. So, and generally people won't attack you unless you start investing heavily in many other ports and so forth. So, we're just going to go straight, see if we can, let me see if I can load the save game. Yeah, I'm sure it did. It's a habit. You got to be in a habit of doing it, knowing when to save at the same time. July 5th, 1503, Santo Domingo. Excuse me. Yeah, so I don't remember. Alright, I think the Mal is my flagship, I think. Yeah, I got a little bit of coral. 72 coral, that's right. We got just a little bit of coral to try to make some money. So we're going to go just from Santo Domingo to Guatemala. Oh boy. We're going to have to start stacking up on crew.
This is also the part where you start stabbing people, right? Soon.
I got to get my ships ready. I need to max out my crew because crew die in combat. And hopefully by the time I full crew, that's when I'll start seeing more people coming around here in the New World along the Spanish Main right now here in Guatemala. Yeah, good profit there on the coral. See, all you need is 72. Just a little bit of coral and boom, we got cheapish gold, and cheap grain. So we have a lot of space, so we're just going to fill it up with grain. All right. Boom. Jane, the ship they call Jane. All right, Zoe. Still getting it too. That's 1,500. 1,500 grain at 2. And you see I got 53 days because I'm kind of on skeleton crews with these ships right now. So when I get back to Santo Domingo, I'll probably get some more crew. See how much profit this grain gets me. Got to get around Jamaica. Nope, went there. It was my own idea. Okay. Back to Santo Domingo. How much you buying grain for, Santo Domingo? 32. That's a hell of a profit margin. Boom. Oops, not buy. Sell. Alright, grain. 28. Yeah, those prices are dropping now. Excellent. Alright. So now, let's pick up some crew. There's apparently a saxophone player here in this. Should we max it out? Should we max out the crew? Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, 32. If I spent this much money in Lisbon, it'd be like twice as many. I'd get like 63. But the amount of men you get will grow if you invest in the port and so forth. Alright. Alright. Shepherd, Spax, River, maxed. Jane, I got 35, okay. This takes a while, obviously. So, And I don't even have the big ships. You could put like 500 crew on like a heavy galleon if you wanted to, but good luck feeding them. Alright. See, this is kind of the double-edged sword of like traveling across a big ocean like the Atlantic and the Indian, and going around the Horn of Africa and so forth. If you do it on a minimal crew and you find yourself in a place like this, like there are some ports where you'll invest like the max 999 and you'll only get like 20 or 30 guys because it was such a broke ass port. There's a lot of people who are really willing to sail with a guy who calls himself Madman. See, look, anyone want to sail with Captain Madman? 32 people said, yeah, he's a madman. Oh, I'll sign me up. I guess there are few opportunities in Santo Domingo in July of 1503, midsummer. It's hot. Let's get out on the ocean. See, I'm not even sure. Santo Domingo, that's Puerto Rico, right? I think it is. Because this is Jamaica. Jamaica is just directly west of us. I think so. Ooh, 31 can join us. Max crew. All right. Any mates in here? All right. Gossip. I bet the king's looking for me. The king of Portugal's looking for you. You know? Heard it. Not worth the 10 gold. All right. That took a day, apparently. That's what we get for gossiping. Some stranger grabs your ear, and next thing you know, blah, 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 blah. And the king wanted this, and the king wanted that. All right. Whew. So 10 days was what I got. Max crew. So we're definitely going to pick up some supplies. Make sure we got some supplies here. Let me turn that a little bit for me. See, okay. All right. Ready? No. Restock. Food. 10 days. Ooh. I'm gonna have to allocate one of these, Jane, Mal, or Zoe, if I need to get back across the Atlantic. Oh, definitely. I can only sail for 2 weeks with 3 ships open for profit, because that's what it is. Empty space is like your profit. The Shepherd and the River, they're carrying the food and the water, respectively. Shepherd and River, and everything else is space here for profit. So I think it's always buy coral here. Look, I mean, I know gold is like at a super low price at 200, but you should always buy gold unless you're about to go back to the New World, because gold is not going to get you much here in the New World. You make a lot of money in Europe. Yeah, anywhere Turkish ports, even in Japan, I think they give you a decent price for gold, but it's not the best. It's not like what you get from any Turkish port or any European port, whether it's Spanish or Portuguese. It doesn't really matter, because those are the only 3 factions in this game. So we're definitely buying coral, and we can pack that ship full. Yeah, we probably can't pack another. So coral. Yep, 194. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to sail straight south, dump some of the coral at this port down here. I forget the name of it. Keep an eye out for ships, because we are in fighting mode. Let's double check. Personnel. All right, yeah. Okay, good. Alright. Land ho! Port in sight. Alright. Caracas, Venezuela. Suspicious port. When it says it's a suspicious port, that means, number one, you're probably going to get a good price for your goods, 267. And 2, that means somebody else has been investing here. And now what I like to do, because this is what brings people from other nations, like warships from other nations, is you start investing in a port that somebody else has invested in. That kind of makes them angry, and they'll send like warships to come and find out why the loyalty of Caracas is waning. Some jerk from Portugal came to Caracas and dumped some of his hard-earned coral money. Look at that. Boom. I could do another. I'm going to drop another. Yeah. That's maxed on the investment that you can do in like one. I think it's a week. You can max invest of like 60,000 once per week. And yeah, I just maxed it out. So it was probably Spain that had invested in this port. So we might see some Spanish warships in the coming months. We may have to. Oops. I'm going to sell it. Let's hold on to that. We'll sell that in Guatemala. All right. Because that's where we're going to dump. We want to dump coral at nearby ports, but only buy in Santo Domingo and Guatemala. And every now and then, you may want to pick up just a little bit of gold, because that's like your savings account. You pick up a little bit of gold, and then once you get to a point where you just keep picking up gold and not selling it here in the New World, then it's like once your ships are like packed with gold, then if you can get back to that's another port there, but you don't want to buy anything there. You just want to sell there and invest there. But you get to a point where you got your hold is filled with gold. Get back to Europe, and you know you're going to have to go. You're going to have so much money that you're going to go from port to port just investing in it. You're going to spend like an hour playing this game, just going from port to port, investing in ports, and that's going to piss a lot of people off in this, like a lot of factions, and then you're really going to be fighting a lot. I should have sold it back in Caracas. All right, so out of goods. Definitely need to restock. More people you got, more you got to feed them. These hungry bastards. All right. All right. I have not seen any ships yet. If we don't see any traffic soon, I may have to go back to Europe and like do some battle there. So yeah, we're gonna be now. We're gonna pick up grain. Let's get a little bit of gold. And they won't sell it for any less than 200. So we'll do 200. Let's do 50. 50 gold, and do the rest in grain. All right. You buy gold, that price went up on grain. Damn. All right. And chain. But obviously, when I come back here with coral next time, I'll get a better price for the coral. You're right, there's nothing you want on that ship. Alright, so back to Santo Domingo. We're going to dump the grain, keep the gold, buy more coral, and then we're going to go to another port. So okay. Do I have any money? I'm sure I do. I'm going to make sure these guys are loyal. Yeah, I got enough to pay these guys. Because if you enter battle and somebody's not, like their loyalty's below 50, basically, depending upon the mate, some mates will leave like at 60 or 70, depending on, like, there's certain ones that are like more disloyal. And so you just definitely got to keep an eye on this stuff. You know, you see all their loyalties are 100, so I'm just making sure they're my boys. Like, I'm making them rich. So, you know, when Spanish warships come thundering at us, you know, you're gonna get my back. Okay, we got another ship here. Let's take a look. All right, so, and they're definitely checking out Santo Domingo. All right, Portuguese trade ships. Their sails El Drago's fleet. Now, he's got 3 galleons and 2 naus, just like I do. I know my strategy is better, but I have to be honest, my galleons are not really outfitted for heavy combat. So, these guys are pirates, by the way. They're pirates, they are. So, I remember those, like, anyone with a unique name like El Drago is definitely a pirate, so, just so you know. The thing about attacking pirates is that if you attack pirates, next thing you know, all the pirates are going to come after you. However, they do have goods. They're like trade ships. That's why they're called Portuguese trade ships. So hopefully we can see if we can catch them. We got about 10 days of food, so I'm not going past Santo Domingo though, but he is definitely hanging out by that port. All right, it's nighttime. You can't attack in nighttime. So battle, can't fight in the middle of the night. Yeah. So, oops, did I lose him? Okay, there he is. But he's right next to me. I don't want to fight him. All right. You gotta be real quick with the buttons. All right, let's fight the pirate fleet. Let's do it. How about a taste of justice, pirate? Let's show this boy what pirates are made of. Alrighty. So first of all, let's take a look. Does this button? No, wait. Does... I forget. Look? Alright. So let's take a look at these ships here. Yeah. That's a now. Crew 60, 30 guns. Those are the weak ones. Crew 60, another now. Alright, see, he outnumbers me on crew with these galleons. Now, that's the flagship. You take down the flagship, you win. So that's got to be your, like, if you want to win, that's the one you got to go after. Yeah, they outnumber me with men. So I got to try to stay away from him as best I can. And hit him with guns until I get the flagship isolated. So boom. Pow. Yeah. See how my hull's higher than theirs? That's because I got paid the highest quality of wood. So boom, boom, boom. Line them up here. Now see, we're opening it up. Hopefully the flagship won't take a starboard turn there and go hide behind his heavy galleons over there. But this is, god damn it. Why does this guy go first? Alright, damn, I can't turn again. Darn it. Mobility. Those 4-point sails. Yeah, I guess I could rush them. No, I'm going to stay there. Stay there. Alright. Flagship turn. Boom, boom. I'm going to protect the flagship because he is not much better than... Alright. Yeah, 16 damage. That ain't bad. Now they're firing on me. Now, they probably got max guns with a crew that big. Yeah. Did a little bit of damage. They have culverins. That's how they could hit me at that distance. Doesn't do much damage, but they got a longer range. Ooh, yeah. See, when they board like that, that could really mess you up. See how they're protecting their flagship too? They know how this game... Oh, damn it. I screwed up. I arrested that guy. Alright. Definitely finish off this guy. One more, maybe? Ah, boy. I got no choice. I gotta board this guy. It'd be better to hit him with the guns, but oh well. Damn it! I made him rest too. I gotta remember these buttons. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me at this one, first time. Boy. Yeah, see, they're like sawing through my crew. Can he turn enough? Yeah. See, that's my strength. The durability of my hulls, and the fact that I do a lot of damage with cannon instead of culverin. So I already sunk one of his ships, so I'm kind of in the lead right now, but then your flagship just generally does more damage, period. Like, boom, 38. Yeah. Ah, damn, I made him rest again. Ugh. Remember these buttons, madman. Remember these buttons. It's always getting tore up. See, now I gotta make a beeline for the flagship. There we go. Yeah, he's kind of stuck up there now. Boom, another shot. Yeah, River getting her shots in. That crazy chick. All right, so oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, you hit A, and you get like an overview. Yeah, you see the hull and the crew numbers. Obviously, there's not 10 or 12. That's probably 100 or something and 120 something. So, yeah, looks like I'm doing good. I just need to stay away from these galleons. Target of opportunity. Yeah. All right, flagship, what are you doing? Let's go right here. Put some lead in you. Not quite sink you. Yeah, losing men. When you lose men, you have less men to arm the cannon, so. Almost got that guy. Yeah, now the flagship started boarding people. Ooh, yeah, they're going to chew up Shepherd and River like that. Guess we're just going to take my fleet in another circle here. Yeah. That's all right. We're doing okay. Ugh, those galleons with this big cruise. Yeah, we definitely need to get back to Europe. Now that we started shit with the pirates. No choice but to board them. Got to do something. All right, so okay, got another shot here. That ship. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take it. No, we need to make room. We need to make room. Make room. All right. That's more of an even match. I just need to get more lead on him.
Time got away from me. I had a little dad duty to do, obviously.
Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay.
You should have waited for me to come back and do a save state.
Yeah, too late now. I'm fighting these pirates. That's going to definitely sink him. That gives me an advantage. Alright, so you can put some lead on him. Zoe kicking some ass. There, good. He's back to his guns. Ugh, but Shepherd's getting hoit. Jane's gonna make it through that. Nice. And this galleon is just sitting here like fired on me, trying to break my keel. All right, so you need to make some room there, Shepherd. Oh, I made him sit. Damn it! I'm such an idiot. I forgot how to play this. All right, I think that's. Yeah, still got a shot on him there. Boom, 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 boom. So close to winning. Alright, so, River. No, that's Jane, right? Yeah. He's going to board there. Jane getting his licks in. Alright. Flagship, I'm going to have to move. Return fire on this guy who's been, I don't know, nickel and diming me. I should probably start turning this guy around. Yeah. Ugh, they're beating up on Shepherd Book. And River, why are you being so mean to the girl? He's got, you know, a priest and a little girl. What's wrong with these guys? Anyway, so now turn, fire. Oh boy, Shepherd. Hoitin'. Yeah, I'm not doing much damage with him because. Ah, damn it, I keep doing that. I keep doing that. Alright, Jane. Putting some lead. Yeah, I don't have as much people to man those cannon. Try to turn me. Fire on him. Target of opportunity. Yeah, it's always still good. Yeah, he's almost done. He's almost done. Hang in there, River. Hang in there, Shepard. Alright, I'm going to move him out of... He's the weakest, so I'm going to move him away from the fight here. River, I'm going to move her, but I'm not going to board. You... I think this is Jane. Fire on him, Jane. 14 hull left. Is it enough? Oh, not quite. Alright, the flagship Mal. Wow, not much. I guess we're against the wind. You see the wind's coming. The wind's down here in the bottom left corner. And is this it? Zoe for the kill shot. Blast, we're through, mateys. Victory smiled down on Madman as the enemy's flagship roared in flames. My battle skill improved. I should hope so. It's my first time doing it. And Altoona, everyone else is like, I didn't learn nothing. Look at that. 12,000 gold and a treasure coral bracelet, which you can sell. You could sell for gold if you want. Or you could just give them away to the Princess of Portugal. Alright, and then you get to choose, you get, the spoils of war. So, we're definitely taking as much, all the food for River and Shepard. We're definitely going to take our stores. Food and water and lumber you don't necessarily need. That's the 3 basic elements, and we are right next to a port anyway. So, we are carrying grain, which we got at a real cheap price. So, in order to even see that, you got to reserve is like other cargo that they got. So in order to even see that, you need at least 1 space free. So what we're going to do is go to Mal, because he's at a diverse one here. So we're going to put one thing of grain in there, and he's got 58 wood, and we could probably okay. So we could probably okay, there we go. Probably get a good price for it here. I don't know, but it's more expensive than grain. I know that. So we're going to pull this wood over and top off with the grain. Boom. So we'll get a little bit of we got no more space, so yeah. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a profit. Some goods remain. Nothing to do about it. All right, so we took some damage, I'm sure. So I'm gonna first I'm gonna go ashore. Alright. And I'm going to show fix. Now, after a battle, it's kind of a good idea to get a look at the kind of damage you got. Because sometimes if the rudder is completely gone, or if the mast is completely gone, you may lose a ship. But as you can see, everyone's pretty good in terms of damage. And plus, it also depends on how close you are to a port. So, we're good here. So, that's okay. So, repairs are canceled. Now we're going to sail. Let's do all hands on deck, and then we're going to debark at the port, because instead of sitting here and dumping lumber one at a time in here, we're just going to go here to the shipwright and fix them all. Way easier. One of these, yeah, Zoe's undamaged. 358, 129, 79, 144. Less than 1,000. To fix it, but we got away today. Now, like I said, we just attacked pirates, so pirates are going to be coming after us very, very, very soon. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell all this grain. Sell all the grain. I should have sold the wood first. So the wood we got for nothing, but we can sell for 9 here. We need the space. We get a better price back. Well, we hold on to it. Fuck it. All right, let's sell the grain though. We get a better price in Europe for the wood. So we're definitely going to have to make Jane. He's going to have to carry some food and water. We need to make sure our men, because we definitely lost men. So let's pull all of them off. and we get a number to work with. That's probably going to be less than 90, which is good. So 396 divided by 5, I want to say about 70. That's probably wrong. You at home are probably yelling at me right now, but I'm just doing math in my head. So let's go with 70 first. Oops, that's 80. And can we put the rest on here? Yeah, put the rest on the flagship. That's why I like estimating numbers, because you can put the rest on your flagship just in case. Because somebody may jump us between here and there. All done, yes. So let's take a look what it would be like to sail right now. 19 days as is. So we're going to restock with food. Max that one. All right. Jane. Oops. 250, idiot. Split it up between half food, half water. And that may get us, I don't know, to like 18 days. I'm sorry, not 18 days, like 20 something days. I don't know if it's enough. All right. Nope, not Mal. Jane. All right. Yeah, 32 days. That may be enough. That may be enough. Let's go ahead and save it. August 3rd. And we've the safe state. See, you may get to a safe state where you've pissed off the pirates. And there's no going back. It's like it's nothing but pirates kicking the shit out of you all over the ocean. So
because once you've got a reputation,
yeah,
you've got a reputation.
So I think we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it, and if I get to a point where I'm trapped, there's nowhere else to go, we can call it a night. But all right, what do we got to sell here? Yeah, right. Food and gold. I'm good. All right, so let's take a look. We got 46,000. So the gold's the money. So screw it. Pick up a coral. 392 coral. How much more can we get on there? We could probably pack it full. Almost. Not quite. 33 left over. All right, so now we're dead broke. And if you could move that cursor out of the middle of the screen. Now, here we go. We're going to go back to Europe. See if anyone tries to kick our ass along the way. All right, now what I like is just going straight from the Caribbean, straight east, till you hit Africa, and then follow Africa north. Because as you may or may not know, summer is the worst in the Atlantic. I mean, hell, it's July right now, you know? Late July right now, and we got like Hurricane Barry. I had to bring up Hurricane Barry. I had to bring it up. I got tough ships. I got plenty of men. I'll probably be good. If not, I have no idea what this island is. Yeah, I'm moving okay. I had to bring up Hurricane Barry. Look, what? Hey, who are you? Who's that? Let's take a look. Portuguese warships. We don't want to mess with them because we're already pissed off the pirates. And plus, we're Portuguese. So, yeah, it looks like I'm moving okay. But let's go ahead and go ashore here. Oops, dark, go ashore. Alright, so, let's take a look at the damage. Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and make repairs. Sorry. It's summer in the Atlantic. Yeah, we just one screen, 2 storms. So, yeah. I hope I have enough lumber. If not, I need to alter how much lumber I carry. Alrighty, almost done. Shepard, how you doing? We'll fix you up. See, there's a lot you can do when you're ashore. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to transfer some crew. We can do this again. See, because you lose men in storms, people get washed overboard. It happens. It happens to this day. You know, you hear about 2 people going off on a trip. It's like 2 people on a yacht. You know, all they find is a yacht. That shit happens. It's unfortunate. So unfortunately, I'm not feeling like I want to do math right now. So I'm gonna just pull up my phone here and do 342 divided by 5. 68.4. I had to pull out a calculator. When I was first playing this game, I had a calculator sitting by me, and a bunch of like index cards, making notes. I'd hit a port, I'd record all the prices and stuff like that. Super easy these days, I tell you. So 68.4. I'm going to go ahead and call it 62. 62. 62? Oop. 620. I should really be going the other way. Idiot. Let's see. Alright. And that leaves 94 for the flagship. So, all done. Now, here's one other thing that you can do. You see the command there, search. You can search for a treasure or water. There's no chance that there's going to be treasure here. You have to have a quest that tells you exactly where the treasure is. I couldn't find any water here. Should I check again? One more time. Just today. Yeah. He's telling me there's no water here, man. Alright, well, let's sail then. Towards Africa! Alright, here we are. This is Africa. Hopefully we get no more storms. Alright, so let's start heading north. Yeah, we're in the temperate zone now. Northeast. Alright. Now, I know the instinct is to go straight to Portugal. There's Sevilla. But, like I said, you don't want to do that. Because I guarantee you, while I've been there in the El Caribe, somebody's been investing in ports up here in Northern Europe where I originally invested, if you remember from the last one. So Portugal, we've run across two fleets of Portuguese warships. And they're pretty stacked. So, and generally they're on your side. They may like assist if like pirates are attacking you. This fleet is right next to us. Gonzalez's fleet. They're pirates. They're probably coming after us. We need to get to shore. We need to get to Bordeaux. Keep going east. Doesn't look like he followed us. All right, so. All right, so we need to do some thinking here. Look at that price for gold. I bought that gold for 200. Wood, yeah, we got that for free. Coral, yeah, excellent prices here. Now, once you start selling stuff here, the prices will change. So the question is, what do we sell first? I'm guessing gold. Sell that, boom, 53,000. All right, let's take a look at our lumber situation, because we use that lumber for, yeah, 10 mount, carries 7 more. Yeah, load it. You carry 10. I think I had 20 on each of these. Yeah, that makes 70. Load it. Load it. All right. And I think everyone's out of food and water. I mean, Yeah, there's no more on the extension ships. The non-shepherd. Restock that one. And restock that one. Now I'm trying to get everything out of the way, like, because you don't want to get out there and see, like, you realize you didn't, get replenish your crew. Hey, what's up, Christopher? Recruit. Yeah, 32 men. Golly. Yeah. Recruit. We may have to. I'm gonna have to take a break here in a second and think about this, because may have to sell one of these nows and get another galleon, or I can't remember. Yeah, I bought the galleons here, I think. Yeah, so hopefully maybe there's a heavy galleon available. So yeah, I picked up a main, just replenishing my crew here, but we may have to pick up a heavy galleon if we can, because I was lucky that those pirates were only 2 nows and 3 galleons, and those galleons could have really messed me up if I hadn't, like, out-strategized them, or whatever the word is. I mean, it's really kind of easy to win battles, because if you know that all you need to do is take out the flagship and you focus on the flagship. Like, I even farted around with some of their other ones. So sometimes you just, like, it's not even worth boarding another ship, because you're going to lose crew boarding them. It's like only if they attack you do you defend yourself. So you keep that crew when you attack the your opponent there. All right, all done with crew. Tip your waitress. You don't say. The King of Portugal wants to see me. It's news. Thank you. All right. So let's see what else we got here. All right. Still, that only, like, yeah, I only spent like 10K. So that's pretty good. So anything else on there? No. Why does it say 18? Why does it say 18? Restock lumber? Why does that say 18? Oh, it must have, like, okay, like 4 of each left remaining on it. Food and water. Yeah. Water. Yep, there's 4 on the chain. Yeah, okay. So there's probably 4 food as well. Now I get it. Now I understand. Oops. What's it, like a little over, like 2 weeks? Yeah, okay. 2 weeks I can sail like this, which is good for Northern Europe in the end of summer. We may have to stay around here through the winter. And we may just goof around and, like, do some of the King's quests, see what he wants us to do. So, yeah, we still have wood. Might as well sell that now because it's a lower amount. All right, sell this coral. Boom, I got a wealth of gold now. Oh, right. So we're going to invest in the shipwright first. Ka-chow! Every single penny. All right. Go back in here in the Bordeaux. So, wealth of gold now. Invest every single penny in the market. Boom. Now let's sell that. See, we're still making serious money. And if I came home with gold, it'd be ridiculous. I could not buy this port enough. I would have gold left over, and I'd have to go to the next port and just dump that gold there. It's ridiculous for that kind of profit. All right, so we're definitely buying grapes here. Is that or what's the price has changed? Yeah, it's still pretty. Yeah, it's okay with grapes, so. No. Hey. 26? Oh, yeah. Okay. See, now I can start negotiating. I'm investing in the market. They're like, oh, let's talk about that. All right, so let's fill the Jane. Grapes. Let's try 25. Okay, 26 then. 26 then. You drive a hard bargain, sir. Alrighty. I'm wiggling because I gotta pee. Alright, so, yeah, we're gonna just buy some more. Yeah, buy some more grapes. Fill this one. Fill Zoe up. Phrasing. All right. 29. I like this haggling stuff. Nope. All right. 30. 30 maybe. Sold. Thank you. All right. So now we're just gonna do this loop, Northern Europe loop. Make some money and invest in ports, and then we're going to come back to Bordeaux and try to build a heavy galleon. But for right now, we're paused. All right. So, resume. All right. Now, got a full crew, food for 2 weeks, and a bunch of grapes. A little bit of coral left over. Remember, you need to probably sell that first because it's unique. You probably get the best price for it. Oh, Jane has run out of food and water. Still got a week, 2 weeks. I mean, all right, coming up on Antwerp. Yeah, you get a good profit margin or something like that. Then you get like start dumping so much money in these ports that it really pisses people off. So we're gonna do half and half market with the shipwright here in Antwerp, and that kills a day. Now we get to sell all these grapes. Antwerp has sugar, we buy the sugar, and we go to Oslo. All of the grapes. Sell the grapes. And one more ship. Now. Alright, so, yeah, we're at max gold, so let's start buying the sugar. 15. Oops, I should have tried to barter with that guy. Alright, so this. Grapes. No more goods on that shipment now. It's just stock up on sugar. Will you take 13 for it? No? Okay, let's try 14 then. It's worth it sometimes, especially like a high dollar item to try to get a discount. It matters. Every penny matters.
That totally makes sense because the higher the profit, the higher the margin.
Absolutely.
The more you can make quickly.
Absolutely. 17. So, what about 15? No? Alright, fine. 16. Maybe? Alright, sold. Alright, off to Oslo with us. I should probably give Christopher some money. I just picked him up. 10 days, wow. Probably gonna have to backtrack through these ports. I haven't seen anybody since that pirate down at that island after storms. Alright, we could probably make it to Hamburg off a week of food easily. So, sell all the sugar. Half and half, market. Half to the market. Half to the shipwright. Boom. And, okay. Sell off all the sugar. All of the sugar can go. I forget, yeah, it's wood here. You can pick up wood here. Take that to Hamburg. Zoe, carry the wood. Let's try. Oh, he's not bartering. So yeah, I guess I'm paying 18 for it. So go up to 19 or 21. Damn. The prices change faster if you don't like have influence in that port, port's market, to be specific. Yeah. So we can't actually backtrack. So you don't want to backtrack if you don't have like influence over all these ports. That is a complex strategy for this game that is based upon years of playing this game. All right, and what we're going to do here in Hamburg is we're going to make sure we're all stocked up on food. I forgot to pay Chris, give him some money. All right, food, water, that gives us 2 weeks. Hopefully we can get to Lisbon on 2 weeks of supplies, because we're probably going to be buying porcelain here. All right, sell all the wood. Not a very good profit margin here, about 10 each, but still should be enough. Ugh, now I'm making less. All right, now we do some buying. Ugh. Porcelain, okay. I'd have to invest here. So let's go ahead and buy it. 35. It's pretty expensive. I mean, for a profit margin anyway. So now pick up, not the wool, the porcelain, jackass. I gotta tell this guy like 3 times. Any more gold left? Yeah. 41. Ooh, that's gonna cut into the profit. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go... Oops, not yet. Oops, I guess we're leaving right now. My bad. All right, so here's also a little trick, is that you can save when you're out at sea. I usually like doing it at ports. I don't like doing it out at sea, generally. But, yeah, once you bring up the menu, you can hit start, and bring up the save menu. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Try to get to Lisbon. Alright. Whoa! What we got here? Spanish warships. Carlos's fleet. Okay, he's not a pirate. But there was... Why are you following me, dude? You see that? He's following me. I think he was following that other fleet. Did you see that? It was like when I went in that other screen when I first came in, there was a fleet that like popped out real quick. It's not me, dude. She even caught me in the shower. She even got me on camera. All right, so yeah, let's go to Lisbon, see how much we get for this. Fleets everywhere now. See what we get for this porcelain. 68, that's pretty good. Alright. So I'm going to dump this to the bank. I don't want to talk to the king right now. But there's no gold here, so... I like to do it in 50s. Just makes for round numbers. So, more porcelain. Wow. Yep. So we got a little bit in our savings. And we're going to restock on food and water. Alright. Because I have no idea what fleets are outside the port of Lisbon right now. So I'm going to save with empty profit ships. Quick game though. Okay, and so then I'm going to buy the sugar. 12, excellent. Will you give it to me for 11? All right. Will you give it to me for 12? All right. Will you give it to me for, let's say 14, 13? Ooh, 14. Prices are going up. Buying a lot of sugar. Alright, so let's see what's out here. We're going to head to Bordeaux. Hopefully we can pick up another ship. Okay, let's take a look. Who is this? Carlos's fleet again. Are you following me, dude? Is he fighting me? Carlos! Carlos!
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué? Oh, I'm in trouble. This isn't good. They're going right after Mal. You see that? They're going right after my flagship. His flagship's moving away. This might be it for me. Yeah, where can I go? Where can this guy go? Go here, board this guy. Shepherd. Oh, boy. This is not good. Damn it. Wow. See that lag? Wow. Man. He's got me. He's got me.
Carlos, you jerk.
You're a jerk, Carlos. Oh, where to go with this? That's the best I can do. Jeez Louise. Yeah, he's gonna stay here and fire on this guy. Yeah. Zoe, we need you. We need you, Zoe. Yeah. Good. They're distracted. They're getting distracted with my other guys, but oh man. They're coming after Mal hard. Ooh. The order, the way these guys go, it just frustrates me. Alright, so I need to, let's say this one? Yeah, 36. Okay, good. Alright. So low on crew. And I can't even break away from this guy. I got to board him again. So. Alright, River. Alright, this guy could break away and start going towards their flagship. Coming for you, Carlos! I'm coming!
Oh, you're gonna get it.
Oh, Mal. Mal does not look good. Alright, I guess he can start heading that way as well. Oh, circling back around to Mal. Oh, now you're teaming up on River. Now you're teaming up on River. Man, I gotta move him away. Yeah, I'm gonna send him down towards the southwest. Bring those other three ships around towards. I'm an idiot. I did the wrong thing. See, he went all the way over there. He's scared he's gonna lose his ship. All right, so, boom. Yeah, you see how he's having his ships fall back? And this stinks, you know, all I can get is like gold from this guy. I can't even in food and supplies. Not going to make any good trade goods or anything. I don't want to board him yet, so I'm going to just sit here. I think that's just... Put some lead on you. Carlos. That was nice. That was pleasant. Alright, gotta move you. Fire on this guy. Will that take him down? Probably not. No, it did! I sunk him. Nice. Oh, boy. Mal's gotta fall back. River. Boy. He's got bringing another galleon around. I gotta get this guy over there. shepherd. You're an awful combatant for a priest. So, I guess this way? Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn them this way so we can put lead on their flagship. And make him. It's going to make his next turn hard if he need to come about once his flagship moves. The damage I could do to him is so worth it. I'm going to have to take a shot while I'm still here in range. Maybe he can survive. Mal can survive to the next turn, and I can move him into safety down to the south there. This guy. Good little buffer in between. Thank you, Zoe. Coming up to save the day, Zoe. As always. Yeah, well, you're right about this being a bad idea. Thank you for saying so, sir. Love Zoe. Have you ever been with a warrior woman?
The best episode of Firefly. There are so many good ones. First of all,
yeah, there's a lot of them are really.
But
good.
I think my favorite episode is the one where Wash and Mal are being tortured.
Tortured, yeah. She's my wife. She's my wife. It's like, what? What would my wife be doing if she were in this situation? We're probably not talking so much. just explaining to him straight up like why he likes Zoe more than him. It's like, she's terse. I could be terse. Once in flight school, I was laconic. But you can't help but not love Wash, you know? You do love him.
In that moment.
Yeah.
That moment when Wash realizes what Mal was doing.
Yeah. Keeping him pissed to keep him alive. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get it. Now I understand the relationship.
And why they spar the way they do.
Right.
And stuff like that. Well, Carlos can go suck an egg because I kicked his ass. After furiously searching his cabin.
He had a candlestick. A single candlestick?
Hopefully I could find a study somewhere to hit somebody with it for a different game. Alrighty.
Was it seriously a single candlestick?
Yeah, that's what it said. Not even a candelabra or anything like that. I think, see, all you get is like supplies, dead men, and a little bit of money. Damn it. Alright, we're going to use this though. Looks like we're moving alright. If you take like a lot of damage, your fleet will start moving slow. In other words, like if one ship is damaged so much that it can't move very far, the fleet will stay around it and move at that ship's speed.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so if you see that you're like, it takes you 3 days to move one square or something like that, you need to get to shore and repair something. But since I think we're good on cash right now, so I'm going to fix all these ships. Of course, Zoe, untouchable. Mal, hurting. Alright, we're going to have to sell the Shepherd, I think. Nothing to fix. Okay. Yeah, we're giving up already. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Okay. Let's go over here to sell. Jane, you may have to hold some stuff for a while, so let's go ahead and invest. Let's do 20,000 here, so we have just a little bit of cash left over, just in case. 20,000 each of them. Third of the money I got left. For
Why do you need to sell the Shepherd?
Because we're probably going to buy a Heavy Galleon right now.
Oh.
How long have we been running for right now?
An hour and 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. Out of the middle of the screen.
Name it Jubal.
You want to move that cursor? It's annoying. Thank you. You want me to name it Jubal? Really?
Wasn't that the assassin's name?
Yeah, but he wasn't part of the crew, you know.
He wasn't.
He was just there. He was very blurry. I remember that.
Is this the biggest ship?
Yeah.
Kaylee?
Want to call it the Kaylee?
Yeah.
I dig that. We could definitely do that. All right, so let's transfer supplies off of the ship.
That or Anara. Toss up.
You know what I'm picking.
Kaylee.
Yeah. Because Kaylee is so damn cute. You can't help but love Kaylee. And Anara is a very frustrated bitch. Are you in love with Mal or not? Make up your fucking mind.
The return in Deadpool, though.
Yeah. That was nice. Yeah, Jane, you carry this. You carry the food. We can screw the lumber. The hell with the lumber. Carry a little bit of food. Alright, all done. Yeah. Sail. Shepherd 72. So, no, we're not going. Transfer men from the Shepherd. ZR wall.
Is this possible? Is this gonna happen?
Definitely stock our flagship to max. Yeah, you can go to 80, I guess. Oops, not 80. 80. Alright. Put that on Jane. Should probably put it on. Yeah, it's 3 people. What does it matter? Sail! No, don't want to sail like that. Alright, so before we do this, let's just make sure we save. Alright. And we're going to sell the Shepherd. Alrighty. Bye. Build new ship. Heavy Galleon, baby! Yeah, so if you have a fleet of like 5 of these, like you could basically rule the seas, especially if you know how to handle, like, get the right amount of crew, because that's what matters. You shall definitely build one for me. That's okay, yes, absolutely. 4 point, that's what we're running right now. It is expensive. How many gun placements? 100, please. Bunks for crew? We're going 190.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. K. A. W. No, that's a Y. K. D. What's her last name? Fry? Kaylee Fry?
I think so.
I think so too. The guns we're gonna make Colvariant because it's flagship, and you want it hanging back anyway. So we're definitely gonna do those are the long range ones. They do less damage, but you are the flagship, so you do more damage because this is going to be the flagship. And so we're getting new figureheads here. Yeah, no, nothing new. The best one's called the Neptune. Alright, so guns, figurehead. Yeah, I think we're set. So. Alright. And we transfer some men. No, well, let's go ahead and recruit crew. Should probably get to Lisbon first. But who knows? Somebody might jump us on the way. So, let's go here first. It's gonna take forever. All right. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Here's what we'll do. All done. And there's an extra crew option here called assign, where you can do this here instead of at the dock. So I'm gonna put 90 on those, on all of these. Put the rest, because we can get a lot more crew for $1 in Lisbon. So, boom. Make Kaylee the flagship. Remember, Madman, make Kaylee the flagship.
Make Kaylee the flagship.
Alright.
Hey, don't forget to make Kaylee the flagship. Hey, the flagship probably should be Kaylee.
Probably. Anything new? Hey! I tipped you. Give me information. Yeah, the king. Yeah, I didn't want that anyway. Keep the money. I don't care. I think, yeah, Cherie here in Bordeaux, I think I've been tipping her the most. So, yeah. She's probably going to be the one that's going to end up liking me. 11 days. Let's go ahead and restock. lumber. Put 10 on here. Puts me at 60. 2, 4, 6, yeah. So, food. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put the food here on Jane now. Leave that food on River for now. Now, water. It's on the river, so let's go ahead and put water on Zoe. And Mal's going to be the profit one, and so is Kaylee. So, as is, 21 days. Wow. Wow. No, not yet. We need something to sell in Lisbon. Biggest ship. Biggest. Okay, what's 10% of 30 is? Let's go 27. Yeah! Porcelain at 27, thank you. Yeah, I don't have much money left, so I'm not going to buy anything else. So, let's go ahead and save the game since we have Kaylee. And she's very dear to all of us. And so, make sure I make her the flagship. Hopefully some Spanish asshole doesn't try to jack me. Because I attacked pirates. And apparently had some sort of letter of marque or something with Spain. That's the only reason I could think of why Spain attacked me over just attacking pirates. Let's give Christopher some money because he's the most disloyal. And we're going to order personnel. Ronaldo's running the Kaylee. That's fine. He can run the Mal now. So, here we go. Back to Lisbon. Almost there. Stay on target. Alright. We made it. I didn't see one ship. So, yeah, we're gonna mess around now. Do the messing around. Ka-ching! Alright, let's restock Jane and Zoe. Restock Jane and Zoe. And if we sailed right now, 20 days. It's not really great. All of those mouths to feed over on Kaylee, if you know what I mean. If you get me. So, we're gonna go. Yeah, did I save already? Yeah, okay. So, what I'm gonna show you right now is like one of the last things. One of the last things I'm gonna show you. I showed you two fights. I showed you about what it's like to come back from the New World with a bunch of money. So now I'm gonna tell you what it's like to listen to the King of Portugal. So he has a job for me. He's been looking for me for a while, for hours. What do you want, bro? For grain? Grain? I heard about you in Japan. You hadn't find somebody else to get you grain. Yeah, I'll be right back. If nobody attacks me or whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and buy sugar market value. Let's go ahead and buy it at market value. That's just going to make the prices go up here, and when I return here, I get really good prices. And that's how the economics of this game works. So, where do you get grain? Probably in Bordeaux. All right, so I don't know. Maybe I can get into one more fight. I kind of want to show off the Heavy Galleon. So, yeah. when it comes to battles, I'm at an extreme disadvantage because the first thing I did when I started playing this particular game was go all the way to Japan and pick up that sword, the Chinese sword, which is like the best battle like bonus in the game. Yeah, duh, they're carrying the water and all that. So yeah, Kaylee has the sugar, and so he wanted grain, right? All right, pick up a bunch of grain, take it back. All right, fine. We'll invest some more here. All right. Is it Kaylee? Yeah. All right. The sugar. Buy the grain. 6, so expensive. I was getting it for 2 in Guatemala. Invest the rest here. The shipwright. At this point, it's just like because you get the heavy galleon. At this point, it's just upgrading the figureheads. The more you invest in Bordeaux. Plus, once I reach Lisbon again with this grain and I complete this mission the king gave me, then I'll be able to talk to him and he'll show the influence. And you'll probably see that Bordeaux is probably on that list because I've been investing there greatly. Same thing. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Who is this? Turkish trade ships. We're taking them down. Muhammad. Oops. I want to battle. We don't need that much grain, do we? Especially if there's something nice. I bet you he has nothing but grain, too. Alright, Jane. So. Dink. Ugh, I can only move this way. Dink. Alright, so. Yeah, I got the wind. Put some lead on them, River. That's good. Can move along here. Put some lead on the flagship. See, the heavy galleons tend to be less maneuverable, the least maneuverable of all the ships. That's why I was unable to turn my heavy galleon, my flagship. Oh boy. I gotta get the wind at my back here. So, yeah. Alright, here comes his Turkish trade ships. You got nothing? You got nothing, fool? This is my entire turn for that flagship, for the heavy galleon to turn.
Dang.
Yeah, so, I want to show the galleon in action, so I'm just gonna toy with these guys for a while. Because this is probably where I'm gonna end it. I might get to Lisbon real quick so I can show you completing the mission of the king and so forth. But let's fight this out here. Let's sink this fool. Also, I think that like the more of the secondary ships that you take out, the more likely, the more things like food, water, lumber, and possibly even trade goods you can get. Now look at this. I got this flagship here, and I got the culverins on it. And excellent range. And I can stay back here. I'm out of trouble, and I can put lead on here. 24, 100 culverins firing on him, drops him down to 1 hull. So this guy's just going to scoot on by and finish him off. River's going to finish him off. Alright, that makes room. So, yeah, boom, boom. Oops. Yeah, why can't I turn into the... There we go. Let's go ahead and board him. Oh, he's got... Oh, it's like a Latin. So we just, like, cream them. No, this one's a fighter. But his hull's all messed up, so... Alright. Try to turn in the wind here. The heavy galleon. As you can see, the heavy galleon is not as maneuverable as the other ones. But with those 100 cannon, whoo, doggy. They do some damage. All right, River's almost finishing them off. Definitely gonna move this guy though. Gotta move him. Oops. Will that do him? You finishing him off, Jane? Yeah. All right. This guy, yeah, we could definitely move him. Boom, boom. Don't want to move anymore. Yeah. Boom, boom. Probably should have boarded him. Finish him off. That's all right. You'll board him. Finish him off. Zoe. Now, see, it's different when you sink a ship. If you sink a ship, it's gone from the map. If you board the ship and kill all the crew, then it's still on the map, and it's kind of like an obstacle. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. These Turkish trade ships. All right. Turning. And board him. 47 or 77. Mal, mess him up, Mal. All right. Putting lead on their flagship. Zoe with her special shotgun. All right. Oh, you're gonna tell? You're gonna go tell on me? See, he retreated.
I'm telling Sultan.
I'm gonna tell the Sultan. Yeah, but you know what's funny? I'll show you. He's unable. Yeah, he ran away. And he said he's going to tell the Sultan. But here's what's funny. I'm going to hit this button. Continue. Everyone's battle skill increased. We're going to, let's, what do we have? Jane. Oops. Yes, Jane. Now, everything that's been dropped are the ships that I sank or defeated. But there's nothing else. See, all the good shit apparently is on that ship right there. Because you know what? He may have run away, but he's still on the map. So battle the merchant fleet, the Turkish You think you're getting away, Muhammad? Sorry, bro. Oh, you're running now. You running? I'm gonna go tell the Sultan. I'm coming for him. See, he's running. What a baby. Yeah. See, this is where you start to realize that 3-point sails could be very useful. And if these ships had 3-point sails, they'd be super maneuverable. And I can get an edge on them. But because I have 4-point sails, I'm not very maneuverable. I mean, and if I was going to continue playing this game, I'd probably convert, especially if I'm getting into a lot of combat, I'd probably convert into a lot of, convert them all to 3-point sails for the sake of maneuverability. Because you bring these cannon around on a heavy galleon, that's 100 cannon. And you could spend some time here going back and forth from Lisbon to Bordeaux and get an entire fleet, five ship fleet, armada, if you will, of of heavy galleon, and you'll start like messing people up. If hopefully you don't put like 500 max crew. If you did do, yeah, you'd be lucky to get from Lisbon to Portugal on. I'm sorry, Lisbon to Bordeaux on like 20,000 gold, because they're eating so much. There's a funny thing though. Yeah, so I took down their flagship now. So now I have access to what are they called? Oh, these are full. All right, Mal to their reserve. Apparently, all of their commodities, excuse me, are on the flagship alone. So if you take down the flagship, that's when you get like any kind of commodity they got. See. And unfortunately, got to leave some stuff behind. But now Turkey's going to be super mad at me. But let's get back home to Lisbon. Talk to the king before we end this. Still moving all right. I guess it didn't take much damage in that fight. Plenty of time. So we'll complete this mission for the king. And when it comes to the missions for the king, it's like you will leave for like a week, and then you'll hear somebody say it's like the king's looking for you. And then like the missions for the king are pretty much the missions for like the main storyline of the game. And if you avoid the king, then you don't have to do any of that, and you can die of old age. So he's very happy. He gave me some money, I guess. Savings. He gave me 4K for it. Withdraw 4K. All right. I like the round numbers, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the king right now, and he'll tell you not available. He was just here. He was just here. All right, I'll be back later. Sons of bitches. The king's pooping. I doubt the footman can say something like that. The king's pooping. All right, so Kaylee, sell that grain. Horrible, horrible profit margin. Yeah, even the grapes, barely worth it. All right. All right, let's fix these ships up here. Alrighty. Wonder where EK is. Alright. Obviously, we lost some crew, so I'm just going to max out. But I'm almost done here, so. Maxed. 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 You've been maxed. Get more crew. See, 1,000, I get 52. Way more value per gold here in Lisbon, your home port. I think Spain is like comparable, like Sevilla. If you go to Seville, it's pretty comparable in terms of how many men you get per 1,000. Oh, wasted a little bit of money. Oh well, it's a nice party anyway. Alright, all done, yeah. Find mates. No one here. Gossip. That's true. The marketplace in Sevilla doesn't have anything worth buying. It's generally not a good idea to sell there either. Hey, give me info. No, Carl. What was her name? Carlotta? Alright. Let's go talk to the king. And hopefully EK will be back soon. He wants to talk to me already. Alright. Here's what we're doing. We're going to save the game and talk to him. And hopefully EK will be back soon. You have a favor? Oh, he just wants me to go to Seville. Yeah, I'll do that. Sometimes it's easy. So, like, he wants you to take a letter to Seville, or he wants you to take a letter to Istanbul, where the Sultan of Turkey is, by the way. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up this sugar. Yeah, buy to market. Don't want to screw around with it too much. And put some on the mail. Not a whole lot. Can't afford a whole lot. Alright. I mean, you're definitely going to make a profit taking sugar to Seville. But that's only because you get it so low at Lisbon. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it as a trade route because it's just because you're not, if you like went back and forth from Lisbon to Seville, you're not selling anything. I'm sorry, you're not buying anything in Seville that is causing their prices to go up, and you're not selling anything from Seville in Lisbon that is making their prices to go down. So it's generally just not good. Hello, King of Seville. I brought a letter. And here's the interesting thing. You can go and like talk to the kings of other countries and they'll tell you their sphere of influence. Like Spain has Valencia, Alexandria, Trebizond, Azov, Santo Domingo. I was just there. Jamaica, I was just there. Guatemala, I was just there. Panama and Veracruz. So they've been investing crazy money there. So that isn't good. So maybe that's probably why Spain got mad at me. So yeah, sell the sugar. Not much of a profit. Like 7 gold I got for it. Profit, I mean. Nothing worth buying here. It may be worth stopping by the inn once in a while. The tavern or whatever. See if they have any mates. No, nothing. Plus you can get crew here. Not much at the anywhere else. But ooh, yeah, I definitely need some supplies. See, look at it. 10 per. Okay. All right. Now let's go and like turn in this quest and be done with this game. And I'll just play this in my own time for S&Gs in my own time. But I did like sharing this with you.
I didn't.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I wanted this just for myself.
Yeah, you wanted to name all the ships, though.
I did want to name all the ships.
I mean, I've been there. I've played this game where it's like I want to keep a theme with the ships, and I'd sit there and like pause while I'm like, want to name the ship, and I'd maybe go to the bathroom, have a think about it, go have a cigarette, have a think about it.
You know, I was thinking if I ended up going back in time and serving on a ship, I don't think I could be a captain. I think I would end up being like a cartographer or something.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like your maps are so accurate.
Couldn't tell you what I'm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I had a dream.
I see it. It makes sense to me.
Yeah. All right. You gave me a new title, and every time you get a new title, you can ask for less. You can say you'll spend less on an item that in a port that you can negotiate the price with.
Titles.
He gave me 1,500 for that. Just running a letter. That's nice. Right. I like round numbers, you know. Let's talk to the king real quick. Why is he always unavailable when I want to talk to him? When I want to talk to him. Jeez Louise. You pretentious bitch. Anyway, so obviously you see the Bordeaux and Antwerp where I dumped a bunch of money there. When I came back from the New World and I went to Bordeaux and I went to Antwerp and I sold the coral and I sold the gold and so forth, that's where I dumped a bunch of the money, and that has given Lisbon or Portugal support there in those ports. Give it time though if you start going somewhere else, or if you stop investing in a port, because you really got to like feed a port generally in order to keep it on this list. Now, the relevance of having ports on this list is negligible. Like generally, you're just either doing quests for the king, trading for your own profit, fighting off pirates, or fighting off Spain, who's mad at you because you invested in their ports, or Turkey, who's mad at you for investing in other ports. But if you have a heavy galleons, because one thing you won't come across generally are heavy galleons on any other enemy. You are the only character who has heavy galleons. You will see galleons, and they will be pretty stacked, but generally you have the option to build better ships that are more lethal and so forth, and in the end game you have like superior equipment. Eventually you keep doing quests for the king, and then he asks you to go find some obscure thing, and you get a treasure map, and you got to go find the treasure map. You use your speculum, you got to use stuff you haven't used before to actually find this place. And if you have to actually go to inns, you got to talk to waitresses, you got to talk to do gossip and so forth in order to complete these quests. And I think that's pretty cool. And then because at this point you're like, what the hell's the point of gossip other than the king wants to see me? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this It's like hopefully maybe next week we'll I don't know. I've been thinking about Final Fantasy. I don't know about you. We want to go through the Final Fantasy games. We don't want to do like what we did with Legend of Zelda.
Here's the thing. Here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna do Final Fantasy 1, and you'll do that for a week.
No, just like one episode.
Right. You'll do that for a week, and then you do Final Fantasy 2, and we'll get through about 2 months of these.
Yeah.
And we'll get to Final Fantasy 6, and then that's when the console change happens.
Right, right.
When we get to Final Fantasy 7, which I have the PC version of.
Okay.
I also have it on Xbox. I have it on iPad. I have it on the PlayStation.
Okay, apparently you play this.
It's my favorite video game of all time. I don't think I won't be able to play it all the way through.
No, we don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here and make you... I mean, it's bad enough I made you sit through 3 weeks of this.
But the thing is, when we get to that era of game, that era of console gaming.
Yeah.
Now, I have the PC version of that game, which is how we'll be able to play that one. But beyond that, Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, we hopefully, maybe we'll have the upgrades we need by that point to get consoles
I got you.
hooked in.
I see what you mean.
But once we pass the realm of emulation or computer software.
Well, like out of this retro gaming,
Right.
that we've been doing. Because
Final Fantasy 7 is the first one in that era where it's like you've got 3D modeling, you've got cutscenes. Yeah. The story is robust.
Yeah, I know you love that shit.
Oh man, it's so good though.
Is it?
A main character dies and doesn't come back.
Okay.
And like deep into the game. Like you may have spent a bunch of time leveling her up.
Alright, so here's something interesting I want to show you right before we finish up.
Gloss over that.
I don't want to talk about Final Fantasy right now. I just want to show one more thing. Here's this interesting command, ration. It's like you could change your rations. Like these people, they could have, we have 4 days of water, so I'm going to give them a ration of 9 water and 0 food. So I got to give them 1, which is apparently they're going to be eating each other very soon. Hey, look, it's the North Pole. This is what it looks like, North Pole. Not really. Yeah, so I'm just going to sail until I die. Here, I'm heading over, what is this, like Russia. North of Russia, freezing to death, breaking through the ice, splitting my hull. People storing blubber. That's what it's like in polar regions. Anyway, we lost sight of River. We lost sight of Mal. We lost sight of Zoe. We can make it. You think they turned back? We lost sight of Jane. It's just us. It's just Kaylee wandering in the north. On November 27th, 1503, Captain Badman was reported lost at sea. And you know what? That's probably what my fate would be. Anyway, this has been fun playing this game for you. Even if you don't like it, I enjoy this game. It's mostly a trading game, and I like that kind of stuff. So, this has been FXBG Pirate Gamers here on FXBG Public Radio. Be sure to check out Flashback Comics in Woodbridge, 3112 PS Business Drive, just off of Smoketown Road. Be sure to tell them FXBG Public Radio sent you. I'm the Madman, and I love you, and we'll see you next week, probably with Final Fantasy.